nearlydanish.com.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get ready to rumble!
All right. So this is FAQ part 3. All right. So before we start, if you're new here, just wanted to let you know that you can catch up on all the sessions that we've had. So we started on the 28th of August. And the way you catch up is to check out the YouTube channel. So all these sessions are recorded and uploaded to the YouTube channel. So if you just go to Nearly Danish TV, go on the videos and you see the latest videos. So the last Kahoot session we had on Wednesday was the mock test 2. So check that out if you'd like to catch up. On to the next one. So this question is about Denmark's reservations with the EU. 48 people got this wrong. So this is a frequently asked question. So for the new people that are here, when I say frequently asked question, it means that it's appeared more than one time in at least more than one exam since 2009. And also it's a question that has a high probability of showing up in the next test. And it's a question that you must know the answer to, okay? I do a bit more explaining on the videos. So check out the YouTube channel to watch some of the previous sessions that we've had, and it'll explain a bit more. On to the next one. This should be easy. Yes, because of the euro. So Denmark does not use the euro. That's one of the reservations. All right, so this only 15 people got this wrong. 161 of you got this right. Happy to see this number. You guys just keep on improving. Round of applause. Next one. Okay, so this is still a weak spot for 66 of you. In 1944, so just before the end of the Second World War, Johannes V. Jensen won a Nobel Prize in Literature. This is an FAQ, so please get to know this. A lot of movement in the top 5, but we've only done 3 questions so far, so still a lot of room. All right, Guess the Danum Room is about it's written by Saxo, and it's about Denmark's history. Those 3 of you got that wrong. Now you know what you don't know.
Now you know what you don't know.
That was a combo breaker. 7 players lost their answer streak of 3. Next one. right. So Bertel Thorvaldsen is the most famous Danish sculptor. There's a museum that's named after him, very close to the Parliament, Christiansborg. And a lot of his work is in there, and he's also buried in there as well. So 52 people got this wrong. Fix
Now
it.
you know what you don't know.
This will appear on your profile. You can fix that later. All right, another combo breaker. Sorry, guys. Well, now you know your weak spots, so you fix them, okay? Wow, this is definitely a weak spot. So 97 people got this wrong. As Guillaume is one of the more contemporary Danish artists. He did a lot of abstract art. His work is actually in SMK, so Statens Museum for Kunst. And he also created the Cobra Group. By the way, all of this information is in the book, so if you haven't checked it out yet, please do. Oh, before we move on, I wanted to share something with you guys. So I have created this file that compares the book, the old book and the new book side by side. And as you scroll through it, you see these red things show the things that have been removed, and the green things show the things that have been added. So side by side, I'm going to be uploading this to the group because I can see a lot of people actually got confused with the thing I uploaded. So hopefully this clarifies it a bit. And just to give a summary, the new book hasn't changed that much. There's just been some minor additions, as you can see. They removed, instead of saying Christian den 4, they just say Christian 4. And they changed some things. And it's like that throughout a big chunk of the book until you get to I think under Verneplikten, they talked about additions. Anyways, I'm gonna upload this file. Have a look. On to the next one. Okay, so where are we? Combo breaker. 11 players dropped the answer streak of 4. Okay. What's going on here? Giergs, Luezo, Naza, Yenzeman, and Huang. We still have about 39 questions to go. All right, well done to you guys. For the people that have been practicing, these FAQs should be easy for you. We have about 66 days to the test. So time is slowly running out. We just have over 2 months. That's more than enough time to prepare yourself. So please get busy, okay? Before it's too late. Don't leave it until the last minute. All right. Free is back in the game with 3 in a row.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Next one. All right, round of applause. Only 3 people got this. Sorry, 4 people got this wrong.
Excellent.
Fix it.
Now you know what you don't know.
It will show up on your profile, so you fix that. And hopefully next time You get it right. We have a static top 5 now.
Static top 5.
Tor is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Great job.
Next one. All right. So, well, it's no longer the queen, it's the king. All right. So this question is about who signs the new laws. And once, the law proposal goes through the process and it's accepted, then it goes into power. And then, the king and the minister signs that new law. All right. How many people got this wrong? 21. Next one. Ah, this is an old question. All right, so this question is about who's the head of state and the current monarch. This question, well, this is looking back in history, right? This was before she abdicated. So the current monarch is Frederick X, and he's also the head of state. So if this shows up, just answer with Frederick X, and hopefully they don't actually put Queen Margaret in the answer choices. 29 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one.
Static top 5.
Okay, so we have Giggs, Huang, Naza, Luezo, and Aman. 8 players just hit an answer streak of 5.
Excellent.
Moving on to the next one. Yes, so the Queen used to have her Queen speech on New Year's Eve. Someone is asking, do we know the current king's number? Yes, it's King Frederick X. So Frederick 10. All right, so 20 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. Aman moving up. Nazanin is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
She's on fire.
Next one. Okay. About 240,000 German refugees came to Denmark after the end of the Second World War. I can see this is a weak spot. About 70 people got this wrong. Please plug that knowledge gap. It will show up on your profile so you can fix this, okay? All right, so Wong is now number 1, Luezo number 2, Naza, Giggs, and Aman. Huang is, this guy he's been putting a lot of work. He's currently number 1 on the leaderboard. Round of applause to him. And not just wait, he's not? Okay, has he been overthrown? Let me just check. 1 second. I haven't checked that leaderboard in a while. Oh, okay. So things have been happening. So at the moment we have Luezo at number 1. He dethroned Huang. Huang is now number 2. All right, round of applause to Luezo. Let me get to this thing. Round of applause to you. All right, so I can see the competition between Luezo and Hong. So right at the moment, we have Luezo at number 1 on the leaderboard and Hong at number 2. These, you can tell these people have been practicing a lot. Okay, so the whole point is for you to practice on the website, come here and test your knowledge, fix the knowledge gaps, go back and practice, come back, and so on and so forth. And that way you actually pass the test. And I'm saying that for the new people that are here. On to the next one. Okay, so this question is about the guest workers from the 1960s and what countries they came from. Pakistan, Turkey, and previous Yugoslavia. 38 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Okay, Hamed is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Next one. $5.8 million. All right. 32 people got that wrong. Static top 5.
Static top 5.
Cassie, just keep going, okay? Just keep practicing. Yes, so Søren Kierkegaard lived in the 1800s, around the same time that, what's his name? H.C. Andersen was alive as well. Apparently they were friends. And he is buried in Assistance Kierkegaard in Nabro. I've actually been to his grave. If you live in Copenhagen, you should go check that out. And yes, in the Kahoots, you are rewarded for speed and accuracy. Okay. So this whole Kahoot thing, it's like a game. And we use this because it makes it a bit more fun. However, in the real test, you're rewarded only for accuracy and not for speed. So when you go to the test, take your time. Read the question slowly, read the answers slowly. Make sure you understand the question and the answers, and then you go ahead and choose an answer. It's not a race. Okay? All right, on to the next one. So don't get, don't get demoralized if you don't see your name in the top 5 or you've been practicing so much and you never show up there. It doesn't really matter. The point is for you to practice and get the knowledge in your head so that when you go to the test, you pass. All right. What's going on here? Eve is back in the game 3 in a row.
Excellent.
Next one. All right, yes, so Islam is the second biggest religion in Denmark. 44 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Static top 5.
22 players have reached an answer streak of 10.
Wow! Great job!
Uh-oh.
All right, so sometimes they give the answers as a percentage and sometimes they give the answers as a fraction. So that's why you have to put on your math hat and, figure it out. But most of you did well on this. Round of applause. Max level is 100%. All right. Only 13 people got this wrong. Fix that. Again.
Static top 5.
Huang, Giergs, Naza, Tala, and Yenzemand, the usual suspects. Next one. You've seen this before.
Great job.
Well done, guys. 13 people got this wrong. Please fix that. FAQ. Okay. All right. No one is budging in the top 5. Amal is back in the game with 3 in a row.
Excellent.
Next one. It's 5 to 6 years. Okay. Yenzeman moving up the charts now at number 4. SS is back with an answer streak of 3. All right, so a majority of you got this right.
Great job.
12 people got it wrong. Please fix that. Andy is back with an answer streak of 3. And we still have a static top 5.
Static top 5.
Okay. I think we are at the midpoint now. All right, 2012. 40 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Yenzeman is now on the podium at number 3. Okay. 18 players have reached an answer streak of 22.
Wow!
Excellent.
All right. So before the Reformation, Denmark was under the Pope, and the church was a Catholic church. After the Reformation, Denmark became part of the Protestant church or the Lutheran church, which is that's the official name. 37 people got this wrong. Please get it right next time.
Now you know what you don't know.
It will show up on your profile so you can fix this. All right, another static top 5. The usual suspects. Next one. You know the answer to this. Sweden, not Norway. So Norway used to be a part of Denmark, and Denmark lost Norway after, I can't remember, what was it, the Napoleon Wars? Can't remember. Anyways, Sweden is the answer to this. Yeah, so it was the Napoleon Wars, wasn't it? Anyways, what's going on here? Static top 5 still. Holland. So it was Holland, Blackinger, and yeah, what's the name of the other one? Can't remember. All right, next one. Okay, some people fell out. Luezo back in, and Simona is in as well. Nina is back in the game with 3 in a row.
Great job.
We've got 20 questions to go. Skåne, exactly. So Malmo and Lund and all those places. All right, so this question is about the absolute monarchy that was introduced by Frederick III. Is it Frederick III? Can't remember. Anyways, please check that in the book. My memory can be faulty. And yeah, there's not much else to say about this. How many people got this wrong? 47. Okay, another static top 5.
Static top 5.
We have Huang, Giggs, Jensemann, Luezo, and Simona. A players have an answer streak of 6.
You win.
Next one. Right, it was 1788, not 1588. So it was introduced in 1733. It lasted for 55 years and it was abolished in 1788. All right, so for the people that got this wrong,
Now you know what you don't know.
it will show up on your profile. Fix that. Okay, static top 5. Osman is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Next one. Yeah, I just gave away the answer to this, but actually, did I? Let's see. The answer to this was actually in the previous question, so let's see if you guys get this right. Okay, 25 people didn't get this right. All right, now you know what you don't know.
Now you know what you don't know.
Simona moving up the charts. Roberto Cedinho is back with an answer streak of 3.
Excellent.
Question number 30. Almost done. All right. Majority of you got this right. Thirteen people got this wrong. So this question is about the Second Schleswig War, and Denmark lost Sunnejylland. The Duchy of Schleswig, Holstein, and Lauenburg had to be given up by Denmark, but Denmark, actually, I'm not going to give away that information. Let's see if it shows up in the next question. Static top 5. Next one. All right, so the September settlement happened in 1899. And actually, it's regarded as the labor market constitution. And who put this together? It's not Kanzlergel. Can't remember. 23 people got this wrong. Static top 5. Read the question slowly. In 1924, Nina Bang, Undervisningsminister, and she was appointed by Thorvald Stauning, the first Social Democratic Prime Minister. Okay, static top 5. I just gave away the answer. If you were listening to me, you'd get this right, but let's see. I knew this was going to happen. 26 people got it wrong, even though I gave the answer away in the previous question. I guess there's a whole bunch of people not listening. Anyways, it's Thorvald Stauning, elected in 1924, the first Social Democratic Prime Minister. Okay, static top 5.
Static top 5.
And even though I gave away the answer, it was still a combo breaker. Sorry, guys. Okay, next one. (1943). I've talked about this a whole bunch of times. I'm not going to talk about it again. A lot of you got this wrong, though. So 64 people got this wrong. Please make sure you fix this knowledge gap and read up on the explanation for this. This is the Second World War. Anyways, moving on. Next one. Talked about this a whole bunch of times. All right, Maria's back in the game with an answer streak of 3.
She's on fire.
We've got 12 questions to go. So far, so good. You guys have improved quite dramatically, actually, since we started. So we've been going at this for just under a month. We started on the 28th. This is the 22nd. I'm hoping that you guys are feeling more confident. And if you are feeling more confident, it's because you've been practicing. So round of applause to you. Next one.
Great job.
Only 12 people got this wrong.
Static top 5.
Maria, up 6 places.
Excellent.
All right. It's the 5th of May, 1945. I'm actually quite surprised that 67 people got this wrong. Well,
Now you know what you don't know.
fix that. It's an important date. Still static top 5. Aha is back in the game with 3 in a row.
Oh my! He's on fire!
You know this. Okay, well done. Only 8 people got this wrong. Jen is the highest climber up 5 places. Well done, Jen.
Great job.
Okay, so after the Second World War, the Cold War started, which was an arms race between the Soviet Union and the United States of America. All right, 46 people got this wrong. Now you know what you don't know. Fix that. It will show up on your profile. All right. Alik Dale is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Excellent.
We're almost at the end now. All right, so there was a lot of, well, there was a generation change in the 1960s, and a lot of the younger people started questioning traditional norms. Yeah, Cold War happened after 1945 at the end of World War II. Anyways, only 18 people got this wrong. Now I know what you don't know. Before we move on, I wanted to mention for the people that came via Meetup, there is also a Facebook group, and I highly recommend that you join this group. It's called it's called Danish Citizenship Test. And I post daily quizzes every day and make announcements in here. So join this group and turn on notifications so you don't miss any announcements that I make. I will also be organizing trips to Parliament from October. So keep an eye out for that and current affairs questions. This is a collection of them. And I post, you know, I just post everything I find that I think is relevant in here. And this is actually where I create questions for current affairs. So if you want to, you know, get an idea of, you know, what the next current affairs questions are, have a look at this. Also, if you find anything that's relevant, please add to this list, okay? I am not the holy grail of information. I've been doing this for a while, so I kind of, you know, I kind of, you know, understand the kind of questions they ask, but I do miss some things. So please contribute to this by finding news items that you think are relevant and posting them as comments in here. I could see some people added some comments already, but thank you for that. I can't remember, I can't find the name now. But anyways, that was it. We're moving on. Okay, next one. Man, this top 5 has been static for like 10 questions. Yeah, you guys deserve a round of applause. Okay, Dexter is back in the game. 3 in a row. Next one.
Uh-oh.
All right. So Paul Schluter was the one and only prime minister from the Conservative People's Party, and he was in power for 11 years. Was it 10? Anyways, and during his time, actually, the Danish economy improved. So he's actually one of the most important prime ministers. That's what this question is about. I think I've shown you guys where to find the people. So this is chapter 1, okay? So on the site, you can find people in the book. Click on that. Chapter 1, 5, and 6. And Paul Schluter is here somewhere. So have a look at this list if you haven't already, because they could ask about any one of these individuals. You already saw Torvald Stanning in this Kahoot. We saw Nina Bang also in this Kahoot. Where the heck is this guy? Yeah, this is Paul Schluter. So they do ask questions about these individuals. So have a look at all of them. All right, next one. That was a combo breaker. So that was a weak spot. That reshuffled the top 5 as well. Jensemann is now at number 2. Giegs fell to number 3. Huang held his number 1 spot. Simona, 4, and Tala moved to 5. All of them have over 37,000 points. Well done. – 2002 and 3, Afghanistan and Iraq. So this was after 9/11. 25 people got this wrong. We have 5 questions to go, and then we're done for tonight. Swasu is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Great job.
Yes, so it's Anders Fogh Rasmussen. Became the General Secretary for NATO. This is also from chapter 1. 55 people got this wrong. Get it right next time. Ahmad is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Excellent.
We have a static top 5 again.
Static top
We
5.
got 4 questions and we're done for tonight. Yeah, we talked about this a whole bunch of times. Yes. So the legislative power is shared with the government and the parliament. Okay. 41 people got this wrong. Please get it right next time you see it. And you will see it again at some point. So Huang, Gieg, Gentleman, Timona, and Tala. Power is back with an answer streak of 3.
Great job.
3 questions to go. We haven't had any explosions so far. Let's see if this is it. Wow, I'm actually surprised that this many people got this wrong. Okay, so this question is similar to the previous one. Power is split 3 ways. There's executive power, legislative power, and judiciary, right? The executive power is with the government, legislative power. So this is executive power. Legislative power is lovgivning makt. It's shared Folketing and the government, and the legislative power is with the courts. So please get it right, because they could ask about, any one of them or all of them together. So you need to know those facts. 57 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
It will show up on your profile. Fix it so that when you see it next time, you get it right. Static top 5. 2 questions left. Yeah. I'm hoping that the people that got this wrong are actually trolling. But anyways, this was close to a perfect score. All right, we're going to the last question. At the moment, we have Huang, Gieg, Yenzaman, Simona, and Tala. Anoop is the highest climber, up 3 places.
Great job.
Last question before we're done for tonight. Oh, okay. So, okay, before we end, for all the newcomers here, once this session is done, I will import the results to the website. Now, when I import the results to the website, you will have a profile. Okay. Now, how do you find your profile? What do I mean by it will show up on your profile? When I'm done with this session, it will show up here. Okay, under sessions. It will be called FAQs part 3 or something. That's what we're doing, right? Anyways, and then you can click on that to see your results. Find your name in the list and click on your name and you find your profile. And on your profile, you'll see, you can use it to track your progress. You see all the work that you've done. It records all the work that you've done. You can see how much work you need to do, where you're missing, your stats, all that. And if you want to challenge yourself, you do the 14-day challenge. Shows you. So Cassie has been practicing for 25 days in a row. She's ranked number 7 and she has 5.6 million points. And then there's a news feed. Sorry, a leaderboard where you see, how you compare to everybody else, and also a news feed of activity where you see who's doing what. And, this person has practiced 28 quizzes today and they just overtook someone. So that's how you find your profile. I hope that answered your question. Okay. What's going on here now? Right. Last question. And well done to Cassie. Okay, so last question. So for the guy that asked about the profile, I hope that made sense. Did it make sense? Okay. Have I ever been streaming on Twitch? No. Okay, so what's going on here? Yeah, so this question is about, it's about, members of parliament from Greenland and the Faroe Islands. So you can see this question shows up in many different forms. Sometimes they ask for the number of members of parliament for Faroe Islands. Sometimes they ask for the numbers of for the number. Oh God, I'm mixing this whole thing up. My English is not Englishing. Sometimes they ask about Greenland, sometimes they ask about the Faroe Islands, and sometimes they ask about Greenland and the Faroe Islands together. So keep an eye out for that. Okay, sometimes they ask for numbers, and sometimes they just ask questions like this, which is, where are there other members of parliament outside Denmark, from outside Denmark? Anyways, that was the last question. Podium time. Jensemann, number 3. Jörgs, number 2. And Hoang, of course, at number 1. Simona and Tala at number 4 and 5.
NearlyDanish.com.